Israel and Hamas, two opposing sides, are in a war which started on 7th of October 2023. With the Hamas surprise terror attack on the land of Israel, Hamas killed around 1,200 people in a single day, which will always be remembered as Black Day in the history of modern Israel. But Hamas not only killed innocent people, they kidnapped around 240 people, which include kids and women, and brought them to their base, Gaza. To protect Israeli citizens and to take the revenge of this terror attack, Israel started military operations inside Gaza to eliminate all Hamas terror outfits in the Gaza Strip and rescue every single Israeli who was kidnapped by Hamas. As we all know, war always brings hostilities to innocent people, irrespective of their community, religion, or on which side they are. Around 15,000 innocent Gaza people have died because of Hamas stupidity and arrogance. It is the normal people of Palestine, the normal people of Gaza, who are paying the debt of the sins committed by Hamas. With over 6 weeks of fighting and killing of innocent people on both sides, Israel and Hamas decided to agree on truce to de-escalate the war between two parties. This truce is because of a very important deal, that is Israel-Hamas hostage deal. This deal was mediated by Qatar. But you will be wondering, what are the details of this deal? Under Israel-Hamas deal, the two sides agreed to a 4-day ceasefire in which around 50 Israeli hostages in Hamas captivity will be released in exchange of around 150 Palestinian prisoners in Israeli jails will be released. Other Israeli hostages are expected to be released in batches in these 4 days ceasefire. Those involved in the deal has described this Israel-Hamas truce a humanitarian pause. While Hamas said that Israel had agreed to halt air traffic over the north of Gaza from 10 a.m. until 4 p.m. local time each day of the truce, and to halt all air traffic over the south for the entire period. The group said Israel agreed not to attack or arrest anyone in Gaza, and people can move freely along Salah al-Din Street, the main road along which many Palestinians have fled northern Gaza, where Israel launched its ground invasion. In this deal, humanitarian aid will also be provided to the normal citizens of Gaza. The deal will allow 200 lorries carrying aid, 4 fuel tankers, and 4 lorries carrying cooking gas to enter Gaza via Egypt's Rafah crossing on each of the 4 days. This aid is important for 2.3 million people who have been running out of food and water, and many hospitals have shut down because they no longer have fuel for their generators. Why such peace deal was not initiated before, and why it took almost 40 days of endless killings of common innocent people to reach such ceasefire, only Israel and Hamas know. Thanks to a Gulf nation, Qatar, which helped whole world by mediating this truce between Israel and Hamas. This not only helped saving countless lives from being killed, but also stopped escalating this war among other Gulf nations. But how Qatar was able to help in establishing truce among two Middle Eastern neighbors? See, Qatar does not have any diplomatic ties with the country of Israel, but Qatar has a very strong and deep friendly relations with the United States, and USA supports Israel in any situation and condition. This arrangement of diplomatic settings helped Qatar to present its case with Israel. On the other hand, Hamas-led terror group is backed financially and militarily by Iran, and Qatar has strong relations with Iran too. This diplomatic setting also helps Qatar to present its case in front of Iran as well as Hamas. Hamas political wing has maintained a so-called embassy in Doha, the capital of Qatar, since 2012. It is well known that many high-profile Hamas leaders and terrorists lives in Qatar and operates the group in Gaza remotely by enjoying lavish life in Qatar, while common population of Gaza is living a life of hell or Jahannam in their home country. Hamas leaders have diplomatic relations with Qatar, which helps Qatari authorities to dictate the terms as per the interests of Qatar. Since Qatar have common partners which are engaged in this conflict, they were able to mediate a truce plan among them. For Qatar, being friends with everyone is a delicate geopolitical balancing act. It can host a US military base, but it can also share an oil field with Iran. It can keep close ties to Islamist groups that America and many of its regional partners do not like at all. But because it's been able to leverage these connections, it gets to keep doing what it's doing. Thanks to Qatar, there is an option other than war to solve the differences which prevail among Israel and Palestine. War is not a solution and will never be. Likewise, terrorism is not an option, and every country has a right to defend itself from terrorism and terrorists. Those who think terrorism is a tool of justifying a particular religion has already surrendered his or her soul to Satan or Shaitan, because no religion in the world teaches killing. This was the Israel-Hamas hostage deal. What do you think this deal will bring peace in the region? Or this deal will only work out for 4 to 5 days? Share your thoughts on this topic in the comments section. If you like this information or this video, please subscribe to our channel Dastro World and press that bell icon to never miss any update related to world affairs. Until next video, bye-bye.